Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chaotic Pubcast under the overarching moniker of Chaos Included, our YouTube channel, because we have now expanded everything. Everything's different now. We've changed the structure of everything.
My belly.
Your belly too. Wait, what's up with your belly?
Oh, it's just bigger.
Wait, is it? Okay, you gained back some of the quarantine weight. Yeah. No.
Wait.
So.
Oh, so we're officially like Chaos Included now. This
Yeah,
is the hard launch.
This is the hard
launch.
This is the hard
The
launch.
Out of nowhere. Don't even have a
launch.
logo at this point.
No, we don't.
Just like a boner. Just like that random boner you get in the middle of class.
Yep, it goes away eventually, you know. But no, to give everybody kind of a breakdown of what's going on, Chaotic Pubcast will still be going on. There's going to be two different sections of it. There's going to be this one will be a bit more freeform, talk about the geek stuff, the nerd stuff, the stuff that we kind of cut our teeth on and that we really enjoy talking about. And then we're going to have another podcast that'll be happening that'll be dealing with the tall tales, the urban legends, and all the thought processes, along with other content that is in the pipeline as well, all under Chaos Included. So welcome to the new format, everybody. I'm joined today by Jay,
me,
and Ryan. Welcome.
Hey.
And so what's new, guys? We've been absent but we took about 3 weeks off. And
Holy shit. First time I've slept in months.
What's going on? Why haven't you been sleeping?
Because we had a podcast.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because we were busy doing.
Yeah, totally.
What's new with like nerd topics and everything? And my cat is talking.
Well, we want to hear that.
Yeah, maybe the cats would be in the podcast too.
Seriously, at this point. So yeah, what do we got
with you?
Yeah, what's new with me?
Or Jay?
Jay, yeah, you go first.
With me, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I guess I don't really have a lot of things going on. Had a weird patch where I was just kind of like creative juices out. Take over, cat. I'm running out of things to say.
Gotcha.
No, I really thought he was going to say something.
No,
I had a really like just creative drought, I guess, where I just was like not in mode. I could not think of like anything creative that I wanted to do, and now my gears have been kind of turning a little bit more. So yeah, it's pretty much what's going on. And I know you mentioned earlier that why is my name Mr. J is now on YouTube, because I've been thinking about
switching it up
to the YouTubes. Yeah.
Now is that in light of the all the news that happened with like the pay swaps and a bunch of big streamers moving over?
I mean, not really. Not really. I've been thinking about this.
You've been thinking about this for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I'm mainly wise because I don't know. I feel like I just need a fresh start somewhere, and without having to create a new account on Twitch, I could just start streaming on YouTube to see what kind of the engagement is like. Yeah,
I've honestly been thinking about doing the same thing, mainly. But mainly Twitch is just not a discovery platform, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's been a slog and a half to try and get any kind of followage on there. And I'd like to think I'm a pretty entertaining dude, you know, and not a standard Twitch streamer that just sits there and stares at the screen, you know, and doesn't talk, you know. Like I'd like to think I have interesting things to say, but it's just been a slog to get up to even the 530 followers I have. So yeah. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm personally thinking about it. I don't know if I am. But you'll have to let me know if you do make the switch, what the turnout is on that.
I'm thinking about doing like one final like Twitch stream, just kind of calling it like, I'm going over to YouTube, guys.
I'll see you later.
If you care, if you don't, I wouldn't either. So
you'll be like, yeah, it's like I'm gonna click this button instead of this button, so I'll be over there now. Like you're actually like it's a big like event.
Like everybody, all the big streamers have been doing. They're like, where am I going to go to next? And they're just eating the red cake instead of the purple cake.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll see. I think I'm going to bide my time a bit more and see how everything kind of develops before I make any decisions. I'm actually kind of investing more in our YouTube channel than I have
Okay.
in my Twitch stream than anything. So I've basically been tempering expectations, saying like I'm not going to be streaming as much because I'm going to be working on this content because I want to start getting things done with the other videos that we have in the pipeline. So you can't do that when you're streaming 5 hours a night. So
all those foot videos he has in the pipeline.
oh, I have so much fucking feet on my hard drive right now. So much feet. So all the feats.
Nice.
I have all the members of the Chaotic Pub Discord's feet pictures in my hard drive.
Ready to leak him. He's been blackmailing us with those.
Yes. Yep.
I've actually been contemplating getting back into streaming myself. I've been playing some fun little niche games lately that I'm like, holy shit, like I'm having a blast. Why not just broadcast?
What's the game you were playing yesterday?
It's called Overcore, and it's a free game, and it's like I said, it's like Doki Doki Literature Club meets Undertale, and you play it like all on your desktop. Like a little character like pops up on your actual desktop, and then you got some like little mini games and puzzles and platforming and other weird shit, and there's like a story behind it, and like some of it's like really fucking funny, and some of it's like heart wrenching, and is really good. And usually, if I saw a free game, I'd be like, oh, okay, it's free for a reason, right? It's probably like very undermade.
Yeah.
But no, like the developer was like, I put so much time and effort, and I love this game so much. I just want everyone who can play it to play it.
Oh,
you gotta love it when devs do that. I was watching you play this game earlier, and the gears were turning in my head. If I were to stream this, I would like take all my desktop icons because it interacts with your desktop icons. But I would like make random folders and shit that would just literally say like feet pics or hentai, just to have on stream so people could just and not address it at all on stream. Even if people ask, just ignore it.
Nudes.
Someone in the like the community section of Steam like photoshopped a picture of her like pointing at one of his folders, and it said homework in quotations, and she was pointing at it, and she was like, why is this 2.62 gigabytes?
That'd be a fun one to you could definitely just really fuck with your Twitch viewers on it.
And what's the name one more time?
Overcore, I think.
Yeah, and it's free too.
It's free. Yeah, it's on Steam.
It's not called Overcore.
Oh, okay. Outcore. I'm sorry.
Outcore. Okay. Yeah. It's a really good. Check out that game, guys. It looks really fun. I'm gonna download it for sure and give it a go.
It's pretty cool.
I think once I'm done with Dragon's Dogma, I'm going to, because I'm playing through that game right now. Have you guys heard of that game?
How are you liking that? Yeah, I never beat it, but I've played quite a bit of it.
I love it, and I'm really ashamed that it kind of fell under my radar because Skyrim came out the same month as it did. And
I've heard. That game has been on my list for a long time, and I have it. I started it like 3 times, but I always get to the same part.
Yeah, so I bought it. I bought it on Xbox like a few months after it came out. But you're right, Skyrim came out like the exact same time, and so I put all my focus into that. It's sat in my drawer in forever, and finally my friend Jared was like, "Hey man, can I borrow that game? I really been wanting to play it," and I just gave it to him. And
never saw it again.
Never asked. Well, I never asked for it back. And then he like raved to me for years, like how good it was, and I should play it and stuff. And I was like, I don't know, when I get around to it. And then I finally picked it up on Steam, like not even a year ago. Like I played it pretty recently, and yeah, it was really good.
It's got like Shadows of the Colossus mechanics to it, and it mixed with like a really intuitive leveling system. And the character creation on it is if you make your character too tall or like too burly, like, it can't go through certain entrances and everything. If you're male or female, like certain monsters react based off of your gender. So like your choices matter when you make your character. It's really cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. I mean, that's another one. You said Shadow of the Colossus. That's another one that's been on my list for freaking ever.
You've never played Shadows?
And I have it.
Oh, dude.
What was that one of the first games that came out on like PS4 that was made by the same people, that you had like a big dragon that you rode? It's like what was that game called?
Oh, I think I know it, where it's like a weird dragon chicken dog or something like that.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
It was
the little
named.
kid.
Yeah. What is the name of the game?
I have it in the drawer in there, but that was
With
really fun.
The dragon
that brought
bird
back
dog.
I think Donkey made a video on it.
Last
At some
Guardian.
point.
that
Last
what is it?
Guardian. That sounds
The Last
Oh,
Guardian.
That was really fun. It's been a while since I played it, but that brought back Shadow of the Colossus vibes for me.
Colossus.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus.
I want to point this out. To find the name of that game, I literally Googled what is the name of the game with the dragon bird dog in it.
Dragon bird.
And it was
dog.
like, of course.
Yeah, I know you. I know exactly. So yeah, that's been on my game list of what I've been kind of like powering through and slogging through. I beat FF7 Remake Intergrade,
Ooh.
which was great and fun, and
You
really
should- you
my
should
second
think it with the
playthrough.
label facing out. Sorry.
Yeah,
You should. Yeah, there you go.
there we go. Yeah. So I beat Intergrade, which was super. Oh, you're fine, man. You're fine. I beat Intergrade again, and that was super fun. And my second playthrough was way better than my first playthrough because my first playthrough I was incredibly drunk the entire time, and I did it in 2 days. So I took my time with this one a bit more.
And how many? Oh shit! I'm sorry. How many chapters of the Final Fantasy VII remix are there now?
It was like 18 or 19 of them or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Or the Final Fantasy games or chapters within Final Fantasy
No,
VII Remake?
the remake. Yeah, the 7 remake. How many parts have come out to it already?
There's like 18 or 19, and if you're talking about like the game as a whole, only the first one has come out. So like
Oh.
FF7 Remake, and then Rebirth will be coming out next year, and then whatever they title the third one.
But Rebirth's going to be a prequel, right?
No, it takes place directly after you leave Midgar. So
Oh, which is the one that I read that was going to be a prequel?
Crisis Core,
Oh,
yeah, which December 13th, but who's counting?
I know
So-
nothing about any of this.
Yeah. Sorry, I went down the Final Fantasy rabbit hole a little bit.
I'm just confused as like why is like the parts is being divided into. And then you got the Intergrade, which is what's the Intergrade?
More money, another cash
Oh
grab.
yeah, I mean that's the obvious one. Yeah.
But no,
And what is Intergrade? What does it talk about?
so Intergrade takes place after the second bombing mission in Midgar, and you play as Yuffie, and it's actually quite a lighthearted, fun DLC. It's about 4 or 5 hours long, but it basically inserts the story of in between the second bombing mission and when they drop the plate on Sector 7. Spoiler alert on the 27-year-old game.
I'll forget it. Don't worry.
Yeah. Or a 17-year-old game. My bad. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like I've ranted enough.
Hey, do you guys remember that our third episode of this podcast where we talked about overrated games?
Yes,
Man, seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
it does.
Remember the first game we said was the most overrated game?
Fortnite?
World of Warcraft.
We came full circle, boys.
Yeah, that's right. We're all playing Fortnite.
We've been playing
there
a
was no
shit ton of Fortnite.
There was not a no build mode at the time.
That's true.
But
At least an official no build, yeah.
we came down on that game pretty damn hard in that episode, though. Like, I think I cited the whole "it's the best game I've never played" because it took all the kids away from the games I actually played.
Yep.
And now here we
And
are
now
playing with
spend
those
all
kids.
day killing those kids.
In game.
In game.
For clarification.
Yeah, we don't go full Anakin. Oh man, that's
And
that,
I stole their Capri Suns.
Yeah, we have been playing a lot of Fortnite, but somebody that plays Fortnite normal, apparently, I was getting shit on for playing no build mode.
Wait, really? Who
Yeah.
was it? Who hurt you, Jay?
It was a friend. Nobody that comes
Who hurt
around.
you? Show me on the doll where he touched you.
Let's go back to 2018. No,
2018.
They were just like, boo. If I wanted to play that, I'd just play a regular battle royale. I'm like, you know what? That's fair, but I don't have 12-year-olds, 11-year-olds playing Apex
I was gonna
Legends.
say I play other battle royales too. My friend who I've been playing some Fortnite with lately, he was like, hey man, have you ever played PUBG? And I was like, it never looked appealing to me, but neither did Fortnite. And he was like, well, you should come try it out. And so I installed it today, and I like played a couple games, and I hated it. It was like you can go the whole round without seeing anybody.
Yeah.
It's like people like hide out and shit, and you got like all these different attachments for your guns. You got to like manually sit there and adjust and stuff. Like, I don't
Isn't
know.
Tarkov kind of like that too?
I haven't played Tarkov.
Yeah, Tarkov is different from what I've never played it, but the little that I've been told about it, it's not exactly the same. It's a different concept.
Yeah, I like the dumb chaos of Fortnite. I like being like, holy shit, there's a llama running by. Let's go get some ammo and shoot this llama. Like, or like riding on the backs of wolves, or fucking throwing disco grenades and making people dance to kill them. Like,
and the skins,
dumb stuff. And the skins. Dude, I just bought more V-Bucks right before we started.
Oh my god! That's a refresh, right?
I remember when Fortnite was a zombie survival game.
Back in my day.
We didn't have Fortnite.
I messaged you guys one day, and I was like, holy shit. I think I might actually be going backwards in age, because I was scrolling through TikTok and I watched like a whole live stream of Ninja playing Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Who have I become?
You really are capturing your youth. Meanwhile, I hop back into World of Warcraft and I'm getting consistently like ridiculed and made fun of from every angle because I'm playing it.
Yeah.
But it's just nice. It's just nice, guys.
Hey, I've been playing old school RuneScape, so
that takes you back even further.
Yeah.
What is happening to us? What is happening to us?
We live in an age where we got these like, $1 trillion AAA games, and we're choosing to play the games we played like 20 years ago. I'm
playing a 12-year-old game, a 17-year-old game. You're playing like RuneScape is what? 30 years, 20 forever ago.
I don't know, a long time.
Yeah,
Fortnite's the most modern game we've been playing.
I'm just waiting for PGA 2K23, man. Get my golf back on.
Oh, we have coming out actually. Don't we have the Marvel game coming out? Midnight Suns? Yeah, next Friday.
Next Friday's Midnight Suns, really?
Yeah.
Jeez, that was a quick turnaround.
And what's that one? It's like action adventure.
It's like the XCOM-y one.
Oh, it's tactical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with a card system, which is weird, and it is made by the people who made XCOM, so that's a little redeeming factor too.
Yeah.
We also have the Black Panther game that's in the pipeline too.
The Captain America one,
or the Captain America with isn't it a Black Panther themed game?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's T'Challa's grandfather. I can't think of his name, but yeah, Captain America with him.
I'm not. It's gonna drive me nuts. I think would that be a good segue into Marvel?
Who? What?
Yeah.
We don't talk about Marvel in this podcast.
Never.
So we're currently how many episodes into She-Hulk? 6?
Yeah, this will be episode 6. I think tomorrow.
Be episode 6?
No, I think the next episode launch.
7, right?
It'll be episode 7, and it has 9 episodes in total, I think.
Wait, did it come out at the same time as Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon?
It came out earlier.
This might be episode 7 then.
Yeah, this is episode 7.
Yeah. 6 was last week. 7 will be this week. Last week for those listening. 8 will be this week for our listeners.
Before we get into She-Hulk, can we talk about the bombshell that Ryan Reynolds dropped yesterday?
Oh yeah!
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Why don't we we have a lot to unpack here. I actually think we should take a little bit of a break and then unpack it in the second half, because that blew me out of the water. First off, but what do you think?
Oh, you're running the show, man.
I'm running the show. Okay, I'm calling an audible. Let's we're gonna dive deep into all the Marvel stuff that's in the pipeline, and Ryan Reynolds and huge jacked man's bombshell they dropped on us. But there he is. But yeah, so we'll catch you guys in the second half. Now a word from. Here's a commercial. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how we're formatting this yet. This is all new. But yeah, we'll catch you after the break, guys. Welcome back to the second half. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm not even going to do another one now. Okay. Yeah, this is in the second half now. We're going to get a bunch of comments being like, what was with this episode? And I'll be like, welcome to the new format, bitches. Yeah.
You thought we were a structured podcast? Nah, this is what we're actually like. We don't come up with what we want to talk about till 5 minutes before we hit record.
Wait, that's not new.
Yeah, that's not new.
Oh no, but that's the side that they never saw. Now they get to see it.
I think the most heavily researched episode I ever did was the DB Cooper episode.
Thank God you did.
Yeah,
you held us afloat.
That was a fun episode. I love that.
It was.
That's my top 3 favorite episodes. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's just hop right into it. Ryan Reynolds' 1 minute and 21 second YouTube video dropping the bombshell of Deadpool 3 entering the MCU with none other than Huge Jack Man.
Huge ass man.
Yeah. Ryan, you look a little you're furrowing your brow, and I
was just wondering what that was.
What the
this?
Yeah. That was
That's wine.
Okay.
Is that wine? A little mini bottle?
Sauvignon. Yeah.
Sweet.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Hell yeah. But so what did you think like when he did the channel, because you know how Ryan Reynolds does like just random videos of whatever he's promoting? I legit thought it was just going to be another shit post by him.
Yeah, because he's even like pouring like his aviation gin in the coffee cup at one point, and I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing.
Yeah, it's
he's like the king of
shit posts.
No, of marketing. He's so good at marketing stuff.
Well, the product is him. Like he has that insane personality that just is kind of annoying but lovable at the same time, you know. And it's like I hate that. I love that I love it, but why do I love it? You know, it's he's handsome and witty.
I mean, and he's also like, it's just so perfect that he got the character that breaks the fourth wall, so he can do shit like he does, and like still be like Ryan Reynolds, but also Deadpool. Like I think Robert Downey Jr. has the fucking charisma that he could just sit on his couch and be like, oh yeah, and yeah, you know, we're gonna get Bruce to come up and be Hulk, and you know, like talk like he's fucking Iron Man, but it wouldn't have the same effect because he's not a fourth wall breaking character, so they just couldn't do it. But Ryan Reynolds can just do that shit all day, and it's perfect.
He could do that in every movie, like if he wanted to.
I think he does.
Let's talk about Hugh Jackman coming back.
I wasn't expecting that to be the announcement at all. Whenever I started watching that video, and then then I saw Hugh walk by and he said that, and I figured he'd be like, "Go fuck yourself, Ryan," like he usually does.
Unfortunately, it was spoiled for me. Like I had seen that y'all were posting the video. I was like, "Oh, cool, Deadpool 3 announcement," but I didn't watch it. I was in no rush to watch it. And then I saw some article that said Ryan Reynolds confirms Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine. I'm like, man, that would have been cool to like see in the video.
But they did a part 2. Excuse me.
Yes, very informative Q&A, I would say.
Yeah, or there was another shit post.
Yeah, that was the actual shit post.
Yeah. But they did give one clarification that everything that happened in Logan stays in Logan, and this is going to be an isolated thing within the MCU. How they're going to get there with it, whether he's a variant or not, or if it takes place before Logan, I don't know. But
I feel like being a variant is like the fail safe, right?
The
Right now,
get out of free card.
the fail safe. Like, how do we get away with something? He's a variant. It wasn't the same Loki you saw earlier.
However, you
Yeah.
remember in the rebooted X-Men movies how like they go to the bar and Wolverine's there and they're like trying to convince him to join and he's like, fuck off.
Yeah.
And that was like a short little cameo.
Yeah.
And like it could be something as simple as that in the next Deadpool, right?
What if oh my god.
If it's that same scene.
But it's just Deadpool. Hey, do you want to join the Avengers? Go fuck yourself.
What if like Charles and Eric walk in and it's the exact same scene with the exact same actors, but then they widen the frame and Deadpool's next to him.
That would be funny.
That would be amazing.
That would be so funny.
Right, I got to send this to his brother-in-law or something like that. I told you that I actually know the Lively family because I served them for years. I got to get this episode in their hands. I think we just wrote the perfect way to get them in. Yeah,
a couple of guys on YouTube just gave us the best idea ever.
Yeah, that shit would be funny.
Oh man,
if it just panned to him and he was like, yeah, man, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck those guys. You should come hang out with me over here. It's. I almost think that the reason they have She-Hulk breaking the fourth wall is to kind of prep us for that. This can now enter. This will be a thing in the MCU. I think She-Hulk's like the soft opening to fourth wall breaking.
You think everybody's gonna start doing it?
No, I think it's just getting. I honestly think it. Just because Disney is a bean counter company, I guarantee they put like some sort of focus group together where it's like, oh, we need to like softly introduce the concept of breaking the fourth wall or something.
We need to softly introduce mutants. We need to softly introduce.
Some bullshit focus group thing. I don't know. But so that was the big news for me that I wanted to bring up. Did you guys have anything that you wanted to that should be brought up Marvel-wise? News-wise, like or speculations.
Like what's currently going on?
Why don't we do?
I feel like we had our speculations the last episode, right?
On our season 3 finale. Which, by the way, we're not doing seasons anymore. But anyway.
Yep. As you'll notice, this is episode 30.
Yeah.
We lost 29 in a park.
Yeah, and that is not a lie.
We were walking by, and it fell out of our pockets, and we tried going back to look for it, but dog ate it or something. I don't know.
Mole people got to it. Yeah, we were carrying it on a floppy disk.
It fell out of our...
one big piece of news right now is Blade is like it's like 6 weeks out from starting filming, and they just the director just he didn't like he's still there, but he moved to executive producer, and they're getting a different director like right before they're beginning to shoot, and so everyone's like, what is going on?
Is this gonna be bad?
And apparently what's his name, the actor's name, whoever's gonna be
Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, apparently he has no script either.
Yeah, I heard that as well. So I'm really worried about this movie, because this was a big one for me. I was really excited for Blade. I mean, you know what's going to happen is it's just going to get delayed. And
well, are we going to get another Morbius situation here?
Apparently he's not happy either. I hope it's not a Morbius situation. The actor, apparently he's not like too happy about how things are going so far with the movie's production. Yeah. So hopefully he just doesn't decide to just be like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, they'll recast him. Actors are a dime a dozen.
Yeah,
but he's so perfect for the role, man.
Yeah.
They widen the camera, and it's Hugh Jackman, Deadpool, and Blade at the bar.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
This scene is just getting bigger every time. Who's next? Who else could be in that shot?
Shirt idea.
And then She-Hulk, and she's like, they meant fuck those people. Very gender neutral.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Zip it, green lips.
Zip it, green lips. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Anyways. enough of our
Anyways,
fantasies
of the way we want the MCU to go.
Yeah. And if Feige doesn't do it this way, we will riot.
Then it continues to pan, and there's Korg and Yelena talking about their spin-off team-up movie.
Yeah, and you know what, Ryan? You're there too.
Yeah,
Sitting next to Yelena.
God, I love this fantasy. Can we go back to the break? I need another 5 minutes.
Then it widens even more, and then Belle Delphine's there, and Jay sitting right next to you. There you go.
I think that's pretty realistic.
And I'll just take the picture. But what was that? That was your doggo.
We got all the pets talking today.
Wakanda Forever.
Oh God, I'm so excited for that movie.
It's looking good. I watched the trailer, the second trailer. I'm really curious to. Yeah, there's a second non-teaser trailer now. You get a little bit more. You get some more shots of Namor, and then a few frame-by-frame things that you can definitely pause and pick things apart in the background.
I was wondering why Eric Voss had another video on it.
Disney has proved that they are very, very good at concealing things, like Krasinski showing up as Reed Richards. Nobody freaking knew that was going to happen. Did you know? Like there's nothing leaked that was going to happen, though. Was there?
Yeah, no, you're right. No one knew, but there was heavy speculation. But you're right. Yeah. They're good at keeping stuff under wraps as far as like confirmed leaks.
Yeah, I think that we are going to get Doctor Doom and a glimpse of Doctor Doom in this, or some allusion to Doctor Doom. You know?
Was there something in this latest teaser that made you feel more strongly that way? Because I know we speculated that on our last episode, but I didn't know if there was anything more that made you think that.
I think the direction of I think She-Hulk is a setup for New World Order and Wakanda a bit, and tempering expectations by introducing vibranium back into the mix. Because you know how they kind of do episode recaps, and they kind of like in certain shows they'll recap a character that you hadn't seen for a while because this episode's going to contain them or something. I feel like the Disney Plus shows are basically setups and recaps in that vein, because now we're getting introduced to vibranium needles, and Wakanda Forever, I believe, is going to be about a vibranium like war or vibranium conflict. And I think Doctor Doom's central. I think Doctor Doom is going to be heavily interested in vibranium. That's kind of my speculation. I think we will probably get something of Doctor Doom in Wakanda Forever.
That would be amazing.
Yeah,
I would love.
And then in turn, that would set up the Fantastic Four situation too. So, and I could be wrong, but that's kind of the direction I'd like to see.
I mean, yeah, I've already said like over this next phase 5, they're going to start dropping in Fantastic Four stuff to make that movie not so weird when it comes out of nowhere and you're like, who are these people who have been here this whole time? Like they're going to start explaining that stuff over the next phase.
I honestly think if they're going to get away with that, it's going to be a variant thing where they just end up in 616, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I feel like just now that the multiverse is in place, that they can just use it as their writer's block for anything. Their anti-writer's block.
But hopefully that's not the case.
Not. Yeah, I really hope they don't, because that seems like lazy at the same time if they were to rely on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it makes, once again, like, which this has always been a problem in the comics, but it makes killing characters off meaningless.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, oh, they'll just go grab another variant from another universe and bring him.
But they've also ignored their own rules in the past. You know, like there's plenty of videos being like, well, why don't we just do this? Or why don't we just do that instead? And then they just kind of ignore it and brush it under the rug, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's like death has always been meaningless in the comics, because there's either another one in another universe, or surprise, they were a Skrull all along. or a whatever they call it, the body doubles or whatever.
Life model decoys.
Yeah, LMDs.
Yeah. I do think there's this old before it was a video. It came out before YouTube came out. And it was about this guy. I know. Huh? What is he?
Surprised you don't have it on your computer, Grandpa.
I saw it on VHS. This video.
I got to put a new floppy disk in the cup holder.
The cup holder.
But this video, this guy did this entire rant about Death of Superman, how that particular comic killed death in comics and it made it meaningless. And yeah, I don't know. I just remember watching in high school, and YouTube didn't come out till what, like 2006, 7, and I graduated in 05. So
God, you are old.
I'm old, dude. I don't look it, but I'm old. If I shave my beard, I look like a 10-year-old boy.
Why do you kind of look like the white Diego Luna, though?
That's a compliment.
Because I'm incredibly fucking handsome, maybe.
Did I just compliment you without complimenting you?
You did. Thank you.
We were watching that episode of Andor, and the whole time he's just like, "Man is an attractive man."
Seriously, he's not lying.
That is one attractive brown man.
Can you imagine the babies him and Pedro Pascal would make? Can you imagine that?
No.
They'd be elves. They would be the equivalent to elves. Man, anyway, that went off the rails a bit. Sorry.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah.
House of the Dragon. Oh, tease the next episode?
Yeah. I think the next episode should be House of the Dragon, actually. Yeah. And do a hard focus. There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah. We currently just finished up episode 5. And
6.
We're more than halfway through. 5 was the last one with Younger. Yeah. So 6. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about it, but we definitely need a full episode for it.
Yeah.
I haven't started the book, but I bought the book. So
nice.
Yeah.
I read a whole fucking article, like a whole short story about what happens in the Dance of Dragons. So I basically know everything that's going to happen for the next 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they might switch it up. They've been doing some switch ups.
Yeah, there's already a bunch of things that are different, but yeah,
I like to get through at least one season of the source material. Like with the original Game of Thrones, I watched the very first season. I was like, oh, this is a great show. Then I picked up the books and I burned through all the books before season 2 even came out.
You know, I tried to do that too. I did the exact same thing. I watched all season 1 and then I went and got the books, and that's how good the show was at first. It stuck so close to the book where it was like word for word, and I was like, why am I reading this? Like, it was the exact same stuff. And so I didn't finish reading it.
But you get what the characters are internalizing, though, and that's the the Revenge of the Sith novelization makes the movie Oscar worthy. Like, I'm just telling you, if they went off that book, it would have been Oscar worthy because you can actually get what the characters are internalizing that George Lucas ignored. So, anyway,
I hate sand.
I don't like sand. Subtext. I really fucking hate sand. So I think that's a good time for us to kind of start winding down a little bit. Did you guys have anything that you want to touch on before we ninja vanish?
Not on the nerdy topic. We can talk a little bit about our channel stuff. Jay, you got something else?
Nah.
Yeah, why don't we wind down with channel stuff? Ryan, do you want to take the lead or do you want me to?
Yeah, I can. So like we were mentioning earlier, while you previously gotten used to how we've been doing Chaotic Pubcast with weekly uploads and our after hours coming out sporadically, we're going to give a lot more content, a lot more to kind of gobble up for you. We're going to have, like Z said earlier, we'll have this coming out, our regular Pubcast where we talk all things nerdy, coming out every other week. And then we'll kind of supplement that with a new one that's all tall tales, urban legends, ghost stories. We will introduce him on one of those next week. But we hired in some talent. First round draft pick. You've seen him on our episodes before a lot. You've heard him a lot. But Mr. Steven, Bonsai, whatever you want to call him, from Senpai Kohai, has now joined the fold in Chaos Included.
Has entered the battle.
Yeah.
And these nerdy episodes will be a bit more freeform, kind of like these are just us shooting the shit. very similar to After Hours, but we kind of stay, I don't know. We're still working out the kinks, but this will be a bit more freeform. Tall Tales will be more structured. And then we still have After Hours coming out where we will rope in Discord members, subscribers, Patreon subs, and all that jazz. And then some other videos that I think, do we want to keep that close to the chest for now? I think we should.
Yeah, we can keep it close to the chest, but just know we got some surprising, fun, and cool, super cool stuff.
Couple cool dudes making cool content.
We're streaming
Pretty cool.
on OnlyFans now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to say it.
You just outed us now. Great. And I'm not going to edit it out. Cool. Anything else you wanted to...
Yeah. Did you ever release that shirt, Ryan, that we were working for the soft launch? I was thinking about it.
No, it's not released. I didn't know if you wanted to keep that as the final product.
I was thinking about it.
All right, well, there's a Chaos Included shirt. It's right here. Boom.
Yep.
You're looking for this?
This is a launch shirt
for these, and everyone lost it.
I'm going to order one with a box of scraps. Yeah. But yeah, this will be our launch shirt. But yeah, October 3rd. This at the time of recording, it's this coming Monday, or is that what is October 3rd?
October 3rd is Monday. That is when this episode is coming out. It's when you're listening to it. Hi, we're in the past.
Now.
Today
we
is
live in the past.
October 3rd. Woo.
Cool. Anyway, that's all I got. So
how do we end this episode super awkwardly?
I think we're doing it right now.
Hey,
nice.
Did I tell you guys? I found a kitten in the yard yesterday, and I tried to catch it, and I ran around for like 20 minutes, and then it disappeared. And I don't know what happened to that kitten, but I want it.
See you guys.
Didn't tell us.